What if an aircraft could circle a battlefield silently in the night, raining down devastating firepower with surgical precision? The Lockheed AC-130 gunship, a formidable weapon of the skies, has done just that for over 5 decades. Today, we dive deep into the history, technology, and legacy of this iconic flying fortress. From its Vietnam War origins to its cutting-edge modern variants, the AC-130 has redefined close air support and ground attack missions worldwide. The story of the AC-130 begins in the turbulent era of the 1960s, amid the escalating conflict in Vietnam. The United States military faced a growing need for a powerful, precise platform to support troops on the ground. Conventional aircraft could deliver bombs and strafing runs, but they lacked the endurance and accuracy for prolonged close air support. Enter Project Gunship 2. This project aimed to convert the sturdy C-130 Hercules transport plane into a heavily armed gunship capable of circling targets and delivering continuous firepower. The C-130 Hercules, originally designed by Lockheed to transport troops and cargo, was chosen for its large size, ruggedness, and range. But adapting a cargo aircraft into a gunship was no simple feat. Engineers at Lockheed and Boeing, which handled the gunship conversion, faced the challenge of integrating a suite of weapons, sensors, and fire control systems into the airframe. The solution was to mount an array of cannons firing from the aircraft's left side, allowing it to perform a pylon turn, a circular flight around the target, maintaining continuous fire. The first operational AC-130A gunships entered service in 1967 during the Vietnam War. These early gunships replaced the earlier AC-47 Spooky, known as Gunship 1, which had only 3 miniguns and limited firepower. The AC-130A packed 4 Fort 62mm miniguns, 4 20mm M61 Vulcan rotary cannons, and later versions carried heavier 40mm Bofors cannons and a massive 105mm M102 howitzer. This formidable combination allowed the AC-130 to deliver devastating firepower on enemy positions with unprecedented accuracy. The AC-130A's missions primarily involved close air support, escorting convoys, and urban operations. Flying at altitudes around 7,000 feet, the gunship relied heavily on visual targeting, using infrared and low-light television sensors to identify and engage targets at night. This tactic minimized exposure to enemy anti-aircraft fire, which was a constant threat given the aircraft's large size and relatively slow speeds. The AC-130's ability to loiter over a battlefield for hours made it an invaluable asset to ground forces, providing a persistent aerial presence that could respond quickly to calls for fire support. Throughout the late 20th century, the AC-130 evolved with several upgraded variants. The AC-130E Pave Spectre introduced advanced radar and fire control systems, improving target acquisition and engagement capabilities. The AC-130H Spectre, entering service in the late 1970s, carried 2 20mm Vulcan cannons, 1 40mm Bofors cannon, and the 105mm howitzer. After 1994, the 20mm guns were removed to reduce collateral damage and improve accuracy. The AC-130U Spooky II, introduced in the 1990s, further modernized the platform with a 25mm Gay-12 equalizer cannon replacing the 2 20mm Vulcans, an improved fire control system, and an increased ammunition capacity. This variant saw extensive combat in operations such as Desert Storm, where it played a vital role in destroying retreating Iraqi convoys and providing close support to coalition forces. The Spooky II's cutting-edge sensors and targeting systems allowed it to engage targets with surgical precision, even in complex urban environments. In recent years, the AC-130 has continued to advance with the introduction of the AC-130W Stinger II and the AC-130J Ghost Rider. The AC-130J, based on the MC-130J Commando II Special Operations tanker, features new Rolls-Royce AE2100D3 engines with 6-bladed Dowty R391 propellers, increasing speed to 416 miles per hour and range. It carries a versatile gunslinger weapons system, including a 30mm GU-23A autocannon, the 105mm howitzer, and wing-mounted AGM-114 Hellfire missiles. Additionally, it can deploy precision-guided munitions like the AGM-176 Griffin missiles and GBU-44 Viper strike bombs, significantly expanding its strike capabilities. The AC-130's avionics and sensor suite have also seen revolutionary upgrades. The Ghost Rider integrates advanced infrared and electro-optical sensors, synthetic aperture radar, and laser designators, allowing it to locate, track, and engage targets at night and in adverse weather. Its sophisticated countermeasures suite includes radar warning receivers, missile approach warning systems, electronic jammers, and laser-based directional infrared countermeasures to defend against enemy threats. These features ensure the aircraft's survivability in increasingly contested airspace. The AC-130 operates exclusively with the United States Air Force, primarily under the Air Force Special Operations Command. As of 2024, there are 37 active AC-130 gunships, based mainly at Hurlburt Field in Florida and Cannon Air Force Base in New Mexico. These aircraft support a wide range of missions, including close air support for Special Operations Forces, air interdiction against enemy supply lines, and force protection for bases and convoys. The gunship's ability to provide continuous, precise firepower makes it indispensable in asymmetric warfare environments like Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. Over its long operational history, the AC-130 has proven itself in numerous conflicts. Its initial deployment in Vietnam marked a turning point in aerial fire support, allowing troops to call in a heavily armed presence that could circle and pound enemy positions for hours. In the 1980s, AC-130s played key roles in Operation Urgent Fury in Grenada and Operation Just Cause in Panama, delivering overwhelming firepower to support ground assaults. During the Gulf War in 1991, AC-130s interdicted retreating Iraqi forces along the Al-Jarrah Highway, destroying convoys and armored vehicles with their cannons and howitzers. The aircraft's durability was legendary. One AC-130A, named Ultimate End, survived multiple hits by anti-aircraft artillery during Vietnam and went on to serve in Desert Storm and other operations. More recently, AC-130s have been critical in counter-terrorism operations in Afghanistan and Iraq, providing cover for special forces and engaging insurgent targets. Their precision and ability to minimize collateral damage have been essential in complex urban environments. The gunship's combination of firepower, endurance, and advanced targeting makes it a unique and highly effective tool in modern warfare. The AC-130's design, however, comes with vulnerabilities. Its large silhouette and relatively slow speed render it susceptible to anti-aircraft fire and surface-to-air missiles. This is why AC-130 missions are generally conducted at night, using advanced sensors to avoid detection and reduce risk. The aircraft's unpressurized cabin and side-firing weapons require a specialized crew of 7, including 2 pilots, 2 combat systems officers, and 3 special mission aviators, each with critical roles in navigation, targeting, and weapons operation. The gunship's tactics revolve around the pylon turn, a maneuver where the AC-130 circles the target at a consistent radius and altitude, delivering a sustained, concentrated stream of fire. This tactic maximizes time on target, unlike traditional strafing runs that pass over quickly. With its array of cannons and missiles, the AC-130 can engage multiple targets simultaneously or focus devastating fire on a single target. Several AC-130s have been preserved as museum exhibits, commemorating their service and technological milestones. Notably, the AC-130A First Lady, one of the first deployed gunships, is displayed at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. Another, Ultimate End, is showcased at Hurlburt Field's Heritage Air Park, symbolizing resilience and longevity. The National Museum of the United States Air Force at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base exhibits the prototype Gunship 2 AC-130A and the Azrael, famous for its role in Operation Desert Storm. These aircraft serve as tangible reminders of the gunship's enduring legacy. The AC-130's influence extends beyond its immediate missions. Its development pioneered the integration of heavy firepower with advanced targeting and sensor technology on a fixed-wing aircraft. This concept has inspired other nations and shaped modern close air support doctrines. The gunship's presence has altered battlefield dynamics, providing ground forces with a persistent aerial ally capable of overwhelming enemy positions with precision and endurance. Today, the AC-130J Ghost Rider continues this legacy with enhanced capabilities, ensuring it remains relevant in the face of evolving threats. Its blend of precision-guided munitions, advanced sensors, and electronic countermeasures makes it a formidable platform in contested environments. As warfare increasingly emphasizes special operations and asymmetric engagements, the AC-130's role as a guardian of ground troops and a provider of decisive firepower remains critical. The Lockheed AC-130 is more than just a gunship. It is a symbol of innovation, adaptability, and relentless support for those on the ground. From its humble beginnings in the jungles of Vietnam to the complex battlefields of the 21st century, the AC-130 has proven time and again that the skies hold a powerful protector. Its story is one of evolution, endurance, and extraordinary capability, a testament to human ingenuity in the art of war. As we look to the future, the AC-130 will undoubtedly continue to evolve, integrating new technology and weapons to meet emerging challenges. Its place in aviation history is secure, and its impact on modern warfare is profound. The skies will remain watchful, and with the AC-130 circling overhead, the ground forces below know they have a vigilant guardian ready to unleash overwhelming firepower whenever called upon. Script 1502